We made it to Berlin. We got here to our hotel, we looked around a little bit and then passed out for like, gosh, like close to 12 hours. So now it is Friday. Jake is in Jena doing some work paperwork. I decided to stay back so we could save the 60 euro on the train ticket, and just so that I could kind of recover, get all refreshed, and then have a couple hours in Berlin to kind of just explore. So Jake will come back tonight, and then we'll have tomorrow together in Berlin before our lease is ready on Sunday. So yeah, a little bit more Berlin footage. I think today I'm heading over to Prenzlauer Berg, where my sister lived when she studied abroad. She said it was a really like fun neighborhood with a lot of thrift stores and stuff, so I thought I'd make the pilgrimage there, see the address where she stayed when she was in Berlin in college, and then just kind of wander until Jake heads back. So that's the plan for today. So I've been in Germany like, gosh, well over 24 hours, and all I've eaten is Döner, which is perfect. I am back in the hotel now after my day of meandering. I took the tram to the area that Tara lived when she studied abroad in Berlin in college, and then from there just kind of walked in various directions with no real destination. I popped into a couple stores, but really didn't make any purchases, just got some glue tape for my junk journaling that I want to start, and then kind of kept walking. And yeah, it feels nice to not really have a long to-do list of things to see in Berlin, because hopefully we'll fly in and out of Berlin numerous times over the 2 years that we're in Jena, so we'll maybe get a chance to do everything and don't feel like we have to pack it all into just one visit. And now I'm back with my American classic Jelly Belly that we found at the grocery store last night after dinner. I'm still waiting for Jake to get back. He's on the train back from Jena and ran into some delays there, so he's hoping we can get Döner again when we're back, and I think that will make it 3 for 3 meals in Berlin that have been Döner, which I feel like is perfect. Okay, so far these are pretty good. Just had a chocolate covered banana flavored one, but I actually don't know any of the flavors here, and it says on the package that these are the favorite flavors of the USA. I've never tried any of them, but so far so good. And the tripod. So they have a vending machine that returns lost mail to you for 12 euros, and I had to try it even though I know it's probably going to be junk, so I'll unbox that later. But upside down, electronic digital dip meters.
I don't know how this thing works.
Did you start it?
Yeah.
Well, then we're good. It is almost 9 p.m. on a Saturday night, and we leave for Jena tomorrow. Today in Berlin was really fun. We just kind of walked around, took the train to different sites that we wanted to see. We got the day pass on the train so we could do unlimited rides for 24 hours. So that was just about 12 euros. So it was a pretty good deal. Let us kind of bounce from place to place that we wanted to go. So we did East Side Gallery. We ran a couple of errands. I wanted to buy a blow dryer and a hair straightener here because I thought it would be harder to find in Jena, even though they do have drugstores. Just, they did not have the TK Maxx that we ended up going to, so We did a couple of errands, ate dinner again, and now we're just getting back to the hotel and gonna, have a beer and pack up and get all of our bags ready for going to Jena tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No. Hold it against the wall.
What do you mean?
Against the wall. Flat side. Long side. Not turning. Yeah. No. Well, obviously not that side. In the side that says the numbers out. It'll tell you the angle that you're currently going at, so you don't get 0.
I can't do it.
Really close right there.
Does it beep?
No.
Beep, 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 beep. Good morning. It's officially moving day. We are catching our train to Jena in just over an hour. So we just did continental breakfast and now we're packing up, and today's the day. So I'm really excited to be able to unpack a little bit, get settled, and even though most of the grocery stores are closed today, so we're hoping we can pick up some food at the train station, but otherwise all of the errands are gonna have to wait till tomorrow. We're just focused on getting from Berlin to Jena and carting all of our bags to the guest house. Let's go. Made it to our train station layover before our next stop, and I just absolutely cannot wait till we're not traveling with all of this baggage. It has been quite the slog, but we'll get there. Next stop is us. First footage in our new home. We're cheers into that. Instead of unpacking, we just went right out for a walk and just kind of saw everything. Jake showed me all the places that he'd been for his interview that I'd never seen before. It's kind of fun. I mean, how often do you get to move to a new city, sight unseen? First order of business is to go to our ancestral homeland. Oh, ooh, my resale shop. That is good to know. And this is where the Christmas market is, right? Yes. Oh, and a fan store for the, is that for the soccer team? And the basketball team. First, the Thuringian Wurst. Sehr gut? Sehr gut. Oh my gosh, it does smell really good. Smell it. It smells like lilac. The problem with all those watch walker videos that I couldn't do is I make too much noise behind the camera. Them it's ambient noise and you can hear everybody walking. But as I'm holding my camera just now, I sniffed and then. So today is our first full day in Jena and also Jake's first full day of work, which has been a whirlwind. I can't even imagine for him what it's been like to go from just getting into going to work, but I figured I'd use him as inspiration and do some work of my own. So we moved into a guest house yesterday and we're going to be staying in this particular unit of the guest house for the next month and then moving to another unit within the same guest house for the remaining 11 months of the year. So we're actually downsizing. Right now we're in a 2-bedroom unit. And ideally we'd be in a 1-bedroom unit that's a little bit better suited for our needs. So we're gonna downsize, but we're here for the next month. A couple things that can use some zhuzhing up. So I'm gonna take the vacuum and spray down some surfaces, just kind of get everything situated and feeling a bit more homey in here. I bought a few fun touches at the mall while I was there today. So I'm excited to work for the next, I think I've got about 5 hours until Jake comes home from work, so I'm excited to get to work, clean up, and then tonight Jake and I are going on the hunt for an espresso machine so that we can officially feel back to normal and all at home here. So this guest house had a lot of the pots and pans and everything we needed, but we just did need to stock up on kitchen essentials. So we have sponges, we have a dish soap, we have kitchen cleaner, hand soap, some Clorox wipes. We have dishwasher cleaner and detergent, as well as some laundry detergent. I got us Tempos, Kleenex, a duster, some matches, a vase, toilet paper and paper towels, and some tulips. And I think I'm like most excited about these. They're so beautiful. And they were, I don't know if it says a price on here, but they were under €3, which just feels like such a great deal. So we've got a lot of bonus appliances that I don't know that we're for sure going to use, and I think that we're gonna want to make this little section here our coffee station, so I'm going to rehome these. Accessible if we need them, but not every day. Okay, I'm finally leaving the house again after my cleaning extravaganza to meet Jake. We're hopefully going to secure an espresso machine. First morning with our new espresso machine. You guys, we have a working espresso machine. We got it last night and it's awesome. And it's 1 p.m. and I'm on my 4th shot of espresso. And I even did a little bit of unpacking here, so that is exciting. Feels a little bit more settled. Okay, we're heading out. So, ich gehe zum Baumarkt. So I've been trying to look up different words that I don't know and just practice saying them so that I can get a little better at German. Another rule I've set for myself is to not avoid an activity that I would otherwise do or that I want to do just because I'm not feeling super confident about my language abilities. I know my pronunciation has a lot of work to do, and I know that my just vocabulary right now is really, really tiny. But one thing that I can do right now while I'm waiting to take more formal lessons is work on my confidence in where I'm at right now, which is not speaking the best German, but I can work on my confidence in these situations and try and get a little bit better there and try and speak German where I can. So that is the approach that we're taking right now, but let's go. Okay, so there's just a few things I couldn't find at the normal grocery store that I thought would be beneficial to have. First, trash can, and that is the big ticket item. And then nice to haves but not essentials would be some towels of our own and another blanket for the bed. So we'll see what we can do here. Okay, the good news is I got everything on our list and more. The bad news is I have to walk home carrying this. Just 20 minutes. Got this. €100 later, I think that that's everything that we needed to get set up in Germany, like the rest of the household goods. So I think total for everything we bought to like kind of get situated, cleaning supplies, everything behind me, it came out to be about €200. So, okay, so here's what I got today from the hardware store. We got some pillows that will go on the couch in the case that we brought from home. We got a Swiffer. We got a duster. And then we got these cables to try and wire the TV in the living room into the bedroom, since there's only one TV plug-in and it is my dream to watch Eurosport at night in bed. So I'll work on that. And then we have our trash can and our trash bags. I got some plastic bins for storing clothes. And then here, I got a blanket. And I also stopped at the grocery store and got a few of these things too. More cleaning cloths, disinfecting wipes, an extension cord, a bug catcher for the closet, just as a preventative measure. Preventive measure? Either way, preventive. Some chip clips, and a carabiner that I have big plans for. Okay, so my CalPack bag, which is gonna be my weekend trip bag, has a little loop here. And I was so excited to try and find a carabiner to put on there. And I'm hoping that I can start collecting little bag charms or other little like decorations for my travel bag, all the places we've been. But I thought it was fitting to have my first carabiner be this blue one from my excursion to the hardware store. Yay! I'm excited to fill this out. I think I got about approximately enough wire to put a television on the moon. Oh my god, I've got it to work. By God, she has done it. And I can watch Eurosport in bed. Okay, and one random very funny thing about this kitchen is that whenever the dishwasher is done, it just goes poop and just opens. The first night we were laying in bed when it did that and we were like, what the heck? But yeah, that's kind of cute. I've never seen a dishwasher that does that, so. And also, I can't believe there is a dishwasher here. Like, that feels so lucky. Looks like Nutella. So this morning I'm off to the library. There's this gorgeous library that I believe is associated with the university here that I want to go and get some digital work done in. I've checked a lot of the things off of my like physical to-do list related to moving. There's just a tiny bit of unpacking left, but I still have a good number of digital to-dos as I'm getting settled in. So I think I'm gonna go work at the library until about lunchtime, and then come back and try and do a little bit of unpacking and also maybe just take a little breather. It feels like it's been a while since I've had just a second. I do want to start a junk journal, so I think that this could be a good afternoon to do that. I've been collecting scraps all throughout our move, and then tonight we're going to dinner with Jake's Lab, so that's really exciting. And then tomorrow morning we're registering. When you move to Germany, you have to register within 2 weeks and just bring your address and get confirmation that everything looks okay, and that gives you permission to open bank accounts and kind of establish yourself in Germany. So that is tomorrow for us. So it's going to be a busy next 24 hours, but I'm excited to go get some work done and just be in a beautiful space. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, one of the things I was really excited to try moving to Germany was this plum jam spread that's popular here. So we got some of that at Aldi last night and had it for breakfast this morning. And it's good. It's exactly what it sounds like. Just jam that tastes like plum, but it's really, really delicious. And the bread here is so good. I used the bread slicer for the first time last night. I was kind of like nervous I was going to cut my hand off, but if I could do it, anybody can do it. And I didn't even translate the instructions. I just went for it. So yeah, that was really... It was invigorating. I was so excited that I got that figured out. So I'm back from the library, just had lunch, and I'm gonna sit down and just kind of relax this afternoon. I've been wanting to get started on my junk journal. I have a pile of stuff over here that I've just been collecting through all of our travels and our first week getting settled. A lot of receipts and then some flyers that I found, and I want to just start compiling them into a little bit of a junk journal. So I got this notebook. I thought the bright yellow pop was fun and different. And so I'm going to start just laying out these little scraps with some glue sticks and see what I can come up with. Hey, I'm all done with my first page of the junk journal. That was super fun to make. Yeah, I can just already tell I'm gonna love this hobby. Good morning. Well, I mean afternoon. We just finished up registering our address at the Citizen Services office here this morning. And then I worked in the library a little bit before walking home, but it's the most beautiful spring day here. Like, it's so fun to have a true spring. So it's so nice to just see flowers blooming, people out enjoying the nice weather. I'm really just like so charmed by everything in the town. Yeah, that sounds cheesy, but it really is charming and cute, and just, it's so nice to have fresh air. Okay, proposal for the German version of girl lunch. I think that would be Frau Mittagessen. Okay, wait, I looked it up on Google Translate and it's even better for alliteration purposes. We have Mädchen Mittagessen, girl lunch. We have one last suitcase that we've been procrastinating unpacking, so I'm gonna get to that quick before Jake gets home from work. So roll the time lapse. Making a quick grocery run because Jake brought home ingredients to do our first dinner in the apartment, and we realized we have no salt, no oil, so gotta go get the essentials. So we made it to the end of Jake's first German work week, which is wild. It's Friday and I can't believe that we've already been in Jena for a full 5 days. Time has gone by so quick. I feel like there's been so many like house projects to take care of. I've gotten some digital work done, uploaded my first Germany moving vlog. So it's been really exciting. And I also made an appointment for next week for the Jena Welcome Center. They offer all these services for new residents, everything from like help finding apartments, job searching, language learning. And so I'm gonna go there and chat about just which language learning course might be the best fit for me, and then how to job search while also language learning and the timeline for that. So I'm really excited to learn more about that because I feel like there's been a lot of questions on visa related things, if it's possible for me to find a job while language learning. And yeah, I feel like that will give me a lot of clarity on like how to structure the rest of my first month here and how to really approach job searching. So I've been job searching a little bit on my own, but I feel like having some insight into the process here and just things I might not know could really help me. But for the rest of today, I'm gonna go for a walk. Okay, one of the most important tips is always to bring a reusable bag, even when you don't think that you're going to be shopping or buying anything, because you're always like passing a grocery store and suddenly you don't have a bag and you have to pay for a bag, and then you are walking home with like a sack of potatoes and you wish you would have brought your reusable bag. So I've learned, bring the bag. They have the same cross signals that they did in Berlin, which are really cute. So I've been seeing these around at a lot of places, like businesses and homes. And I think this is really cute and a fun way to decorate for Easter. There's some new kinds of sausage I've never seen before. So it's been a pretty busy Saturday so far. Our first Saturday in Jena and our first full weekend day spent together. So we've been busy. We got cardamom buns this morning, we walked to the market, and then there was a giant antique market that I think happens monthly. So we've just been bopping all over town today and doing little errands, and also are planning our big grocery stock up for the weekend this afternoon yet, because everything will be closed on Sundays. So we're hoping to get some picnic stuff. And then I've been eyeing a few different products that I've wanted to try that are on my bucket list. So the first is ice spaghetti. So kind of just like ice cream in spaghetti shape. And then the other is eierlikör, an egg-based liquor, kind of like eggnog, but instead of Christmas, it's more common here around Easter. Although I think technically the full time that you drink it is like Christmas to Easter, and it can be hot or cold, but we picked up a bottle and we're going to celebrate Easter by trying that out. But yeah, for the rest of today, we're just going to continue walking and exploring, and we also have a big bag of bottles to return when we go to the grocery store, because each one has a little bit of a deposit. So you can return them to the grocery store and get money back that you can use towards your groceries. Woohoo! It is Sunday, so we've officially made it 1 week here in Jena. It also means that a lot of the stores are closed, leaving just restaurants open and lots of time for us to walk and just kind of enjoy being around the house and take it easy. So here's our Sunday in Jena. I think that we're heading out for a walk. We just went on a run, so lots of time outside. And yeah, this is going to be the last day of my moving vlog, the second portion of it where we actually move. So it has been really fun to document all this, and it's been awesome to have something to do as I'm adjusting to the move. So that also means that I got these flowers officially almost a week ago, and they still look amazing. And not so great news, I doubled down on the wrong espresso pods that don't fit in our machine, so after being outside so much today, I think we're both a little bit sunburnt, which is kind of embarrassing. And I was wearing sunscreen, and really tired. So I think we're gonna head off to bed a little bit early, but this wraps up the first full week that we spent in Jena. It's been really special, really beautiful, and I can't wait to continue learning more about the city, brushing up on my high school German skills, and hopefully looking for more ways to connect and get more involved in the community in the coming weeks. So thank you for everyone who's watched, and yeah, keep following along because I'm having a lot of fun making videos.